So the third one is what? No control to control. Okay, so no control to control. Here, the company is already an associate. Maybe it is commanding maybe 25% shares in what? In that company, right? So they decided to add more, or yes, they decided to acquire, acquisition. So maybe they acquired 30%. You understand? So when you add it, it gives you what? When you add it, it gives you how much? 55%, right? So
55.
here now the company can now control. This is what you call no control to control. Please, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. So how do we deal with a matter of what? No control to control. No control to control. So that one too has format for what? For no control. When you get the format, you see how easy it is. So this is the format. One, you will find the what? The cost of what? Of additional investment. You do what you call fair value. You add what? Fair value of existing interest. You add it, right? Then you will come and then, so once you add, when you do this, then you add it up. Right? You understand? So cost of additional investment, fair value of existing interest. So what this one may mean is that assuming you have maybe 20%, right? You are associates. You have 20% in the company and you bought it at the price of maybe 10 million. And you further bought the company again, right? So this time you bought 35%. And it costs you maybe 30 million here. Please are you with me? Now, cost of
Yes.
additional investment is this one, right? And the earlier purchase that you made is a what? Is the fair value of existing interest. So fair value, so existing interest is what? 10 million. Maybe when you were coming back to buy the 35 million, this 10 million had already increased in value to maybe 11 million. That's what we call fair value of existing what? Interest. Are you following me? So this fair value, there's what? There's a fair value gain here of what? 1 million. Have you seen it? That one too, it
Yeah.
will go somewhere.
Okay.
So this is the meaning of what I'm lining up here. When you are done, the next one is what? Is the our usual acquisition is for fair value. You say you add what? NCI fair value. You understand that one? You add NCI fair value. You understand this?
Yes, sir.
Aha. Then you come and what? Less what? Net asset at what? At acquisition. This is no different from what you know already. The difference that comes here is what? Is the what?
Is the good rule?
No, the difference that comes here is what? Is this the
Our cost.
fair value of what? Of existing interest.
Yes,
But you
sir.
don't, but you already know the process. Then when you come to no control to control, here the associate is acquiring the company. So it is like now you are coming to what? Calculate for your what? For your goodwill. That is all that I'm drawing your attention to.
Thank you, sir.
So here, when we are coming to do here, when we are doing the no control to control, it is like now the company is acquiring the company anew. So what happens? So when you acquire company, what do? You know the format. When you acquire a company, you know the format. You have to what? Do the what? Control structure, do the control structure, determine the net asset of what? Of the company, determine the what? The goodwill, determine the what? The NCI, determine the what? Determine
NCI.
the retained earnings.
Retain any.
In this instance, So this is the process that you use to determine your what? To do the IFRS 3, right? Okay, business
Yes,
combination.
sir.
Now, when you are doing the step acquisition of what? Of a company, and it is no control to control, you will do all this, and it will be the same process, just that when you come to goodwill, it will differ a bit because of what? Because they already have what? Interest in that company already. So that is where this one comes in. So the difference is this. Let me put it in red. So the difference is the rest is what you know the rest already of existing what? Interest. You just add it. So the difference here is that the additional money that you are bringing in, that will top up for you to become the what? The parent, plus the existing shares that you have in the company. When you add it, that is what is going to give you what? The mandate to what? To be the parent. The rest, you know it. Add NCI fair value. If it is not fair value, you use proportionate method. Then you will less net asset acquisition. All these processes are what? Are the same. So when we are
Yes,
doing
sir.
no control to control, the difference that comes in is only when you are determining the goodwill. That is where the difference is. And that one too, it's not anything difficult. I've already told you, they will give you the fair value of existing interest. And I demonstrated here that if you have associate of what? 20% of the company, right? And you've now acquired the company, right? Maybe you now purchase 35% in addition. That gives you what? The parenthood mandate here, right? And they will give you the cost of additional investment, which is purchase consideration, plus the already existing fair value that you have. You add it. If the NCI is fair value, you add it. And the fair value of existing interest is what? Maybe when you bought the what? When you bought the equity share of what? Of the company, you bought it at 10 million. Maybe the company has evolved and your investment with the company has increased what? 11 million. You understand? So the 11 million, you treat the 11 million here. What is the fair value of existing interest? Then the rest, you know them. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this one, all these processes are the same, except when you are determining the goodwill. That's where you will find this thing. Okay. So that is it about that. Is this one difficult, please?
No.
Now, look, check this question out. Delasi acquired 40% of equity interest of David for 40 million several years ago. On 1st January 2015, Delasi acquired an additional 35% for 45 million. You see the whole thing, because earlier when they acquired the company, they are only associates, and they bought it at what? At 40 million. So what can you say about 40 million? This 40 million. This 40 million is what? It's already the what? The existing what?
Listen.
Value that they bought, right? And
That's
on
the
1st January 2015, Delasi acquired additional 35 for 45 million. Do you
additional
understand?
investment.
You understand? So this is additional investment. So now when the fair value of identifiable net asset were what? Were 150 million. So this is what? This is what? Net asset at what? At acquisition. This net asset at acquisition. And they said that the fair value of non-controlling interest on 1st January was what? Was 35 million. So that means NCI fair value at how much? Fair value at what? 35 million. And the fair value of original 45 million holding was what? Was 52 million.
52.
You see, so here, that means that the original fair value of what? Of the 40 million now has increased to how much? 52 million. You understand the analogy here? So that's all that we are talking about. So here, when you are doing no control to control, the only place that you do a calculation different from your usual is this portion, the good one. The rest are the same.
Yes, sir.
So example, good one. So here, when we are doing no control to control, portion that you will, work out is the good one, right? The rest of the information or the rest activity that you do are the same. You will do the control, what do you call it, the control structure, do the net asset of what? Of the subsidiary. Then you come and do the goodwill. The same process. When you're doing no control to control, the process are the same. Are you with me? Just that under the goodwill, you just do few adjustments.
Purchase consideration.
So you will start with what? What do you start?
We start with purchase consideration.
Cost of what? Additional what?
Investment.
And how much did they say they added? Well, when you read the question, you said that they added what? They added what? They bought what? Additional with 45 million. Are we okay?
Yes, sir.
Aha.
Yes, sir.
So it's what? 45 million. And which was what? Which was what? The 35% that they brought in. Then the what? The fair value of what?
Of existing interest.
You understand? So the fair value of what? Existing. Now the fair value of existing interest. Don't
40
use
million.
the old or original value. You use which one?
We use the fair value.
How much is the fair value?
Fair value of
How much is the fair value?
52.
52. Which was what? Earlier it was what? How much? 20%, right? 40%.
40%, sir.
You understand? Aha. So here, have you seen that you have it? So it's now 52 million from 40. Okay. All right. So you add it up. What do you have?
97.
Okay. Thank you. 97. When we are done, is NCI fair value? Check. Is NCI fair value? Non-controlling
Yes,
is it
sir.
fair value?
Yes, sir.
So you say add NCI fair value. How much is it?
10 NCI fair value. Oh, 32, sir.
Okay, so NCI fair value is what? 32. Yeah, you add it. What do you have?
129, sir.
Net
No,
asset.
sir. 129. 129.
129. Okay. 129. So you less net asset at acquisition. How much is net asset at acquisition?
Net asset at acquisition. That is 105, sir.
105. When you less, what do you have?
24.
24. So this is your what? Your good word. Simple. So under the control to no control to control, this is all that you will do. Let us look at fair value gain here. The fair value of what? Of the asset when they acquired was what? Was 40 million.
Yes, sir.
Aha. So that's the original value of the asset. So later, the asset has increased in value to what? 52. So there's a fair value of how much? 12.
Yes, sir.
So fair value gain of 12. So please, that is all about that. So please go and revise your notes on these things. So when you look at the no control to control, it's not difficult. It's all about understanding your words, your IFRS 3 business combination processes. Just that when you get to fair value of existing interest, the fair value of what? The existing is what you will bring here in addition. Then the rest are what? The same process that you know. So this is the only thing that you do. And then you will come and find the what? The fair value gain on the asset here. And this one, when we are doing what? We are working out a question. I will show you where to treat the 12.
Okay, sir.
So that is all about step acquisition. Any question?
So let me say the fair value. The fair value something. Fair value what?
Fair value gain.
Okay.
Any question?
No, sir. Thank you, sir.
You are welcome.